this album will be forgotten about.
It's like a week.
Yeah.
Right when this week happens, like I already know what albums about to drop.
I forgot about it.
Pusha T's album about to drop. Like a lot of albums are dropping this week. It's about to be a wrap for his album. That shit's about to be under the radar.
Oh man.
Other guys' album like
so.
his album.
So we're talking about Kyle's album, which is called
Pretty Trash. It's called Pretty Trash.
It's not called Pretty
Easy.
Trash. Definitely not called that. Light of Mine.
Do you not know it? What?
It looks generic
Forgot.
just from the album cover.
It's just his head.
Yeah.
Just his face.
Well, look, man. I don't know. I like this album.
Why?
Like, give me
It just resonated with me. I don't
Give
know.
me 5 reasons.
Give me 10.
No, it resonated. Like I just thought it was like okay. I thought it was the right amount of emotional depth. I thought.
Where's the emotional depth?
What emotional
Give me,
depth
please,
does he give?
Give
I
me
mean, he
some
talks
examples.
a lot about. Okay, so he talks a lot about his like mental health and like the whole
How?
breakdown.
What does he say?
Wait, whoa.
He
Time
said
out,
he had a
time
mental
out, time out.
breakdown.
We're gonna let you. I want you to explain this for like 5 minutes of his mental capacity and health from this album that you have got from him.
No, genuinely, he talks
Here's
about.
one of the conversation with Lil Yachty. You ever had problems with a girl? Shit, no, man. I'm a little boat.
Okay.
That's one of the conversations.
I
they
know.
have.
I'm not saying that there's not like weird stuff about this album, but like I don't know. I
It's
just
got the depth of like a kiddie pool.
Like, it's not that. I feel like you're like overthinking. Like the Kyle is not that. Like he's not even like lyrical. It's not even like you can say he's lyrical. Like he doesn't even do anything.
Well,
like,
I think he introduces some interesting ideas about relationships. I genuinely think. Okay, so
I'm gonna grill you, Brandon.
Huh? You're
I'm
gonna
gonna grill you.
Okay, well that's great. Just great.
You're in the hot seat.
Oh
You
man.
want to,
I literally picked this. I shouldn't have picked this. This is
There's no
a bad
going back
call.
now.
So, oh man,
Stand your ground.
trying to remember what was that one thing. So he talks. Right. Hold on.
Yep.
Look at some lyrics really quick, so I can just
Look
make
up
sure.
some lyrics.
Well,
Give me some songs. Can you give me
He
some
calls,
songs? That's good.
yeah, no, I genuinely like
Out
most
of
of
the
the
15
songs.
there is.
Yeah, I like most of the songs actually.
Okay, what's your favorite song? Let's start with that.
Okay, yeah. So Ups and Downs is my favorite song.
The first song.
The first
That's the only song you really listen to.
No, that's not all of it. That's my favorite, and then playing with me is my second favorite, and then.
Kaylon, you probably holded that song with me. I probably didn't listen to it. Pretty sure she helped the song better than he did in his own album.
I don't agree.
I feel like that's the only reason why you listen to it at first. You're like, oh man, she stands out because he doesn't stand on his own album.
No, that's not the case.
That's my case because he's not that good.
All right.
And probably Khalid probably held his song up. That
Yeah,
one
he
song. 2 Chainz probably did like a way better verse than him.
2 Chainz. That's kind of fair. 2 Chainz kills every song.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll admit that he does rely too much on features. That's an issue.
there's not even that many features, so you can't even say he relies on features.
No, but I mean, like in the songs where there's features, like you make a good point. Like they do stand out. Like
because he
probably
doesn't, he
more
doesn't
than.
hold up that much as an artist. So when he does have features, you can show that those artists are
Yeah.
better than him.
It's very noticeable.
He's not
But
that good.
I don't know.
And like his body of work in general has never really been that solid. Like Smile from like 3 years ago wasn't that productive of an album and give him no critically acclaim. I mean, it gave him like a little bit of acclaim, but the only reason why he was on the XXL list because of I Spy. At the top of the charts at the time.
Right. So like okay. So then here's my question: why is that? Why did that song work
Because
so well?
the same way Caroline helped with Amine's career and everybody else that year, because XXL doesn't care about artist quality no more. He care about you're at the billboards and you're at the top of the charts. The only reason why Kyle is popular right now, and like he's showing that like he dropped his debut album and it's really not that good.
So okay. So then is Amine good though? Like, do you consider Amine good? Like
Amine?
Yeah.
He's decent. His album was better than this one. His debut album was way better than this one. It actually has like great songs on there that move on billboards. None of these songs on the billboards except I Spy.
I don't think I'd come back to any of these songs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would go listen to his
Really?
song.
No.
I'll still listen to his album, and it's still pretty good.
I mean, I listened to both of them. I think they're both like worth several listens.
Mina is. Kyle's not. He's more of like a feature artist. Like maybe, like even if that, like
I just think he's fun.
I can see him like in the same realm as like we on like a feature on Chance the Rapper's next album,
Probably. Honestly.
or like something like that. Like
I think they work well together.
Yeah, I can't see him alone by himself, like having a promising career. Maybe like an underground scene, he might be like good at concerts or like festivals, but like an actual like main tour, he's not gonna get like sold out arenas and like 20,000 people going. He's gonna always be like a feature artist on somebody else's like thing.
I don't understand why that is. That's what I'm
Playboy Carti
saying.
has
like,
more pull than him, and I love Playboy Carti. And Playboi Carti is like younger than him, in the same class as him. And his debut album is way better than his. And that came out last week. I don't understand why we're not talking about Playboi Carti's debut album.
I'll be honest, Dilit's pretty good.
Right? Like,
it just hits that part of your brain. That's
it shows you that like you don't even have to care about lyrics. It's just like it's fire.
It just hits a certain part of your brain. That,
yes.
like,
Kyle's album had nothing for me. Like, and Playboi Carti came in the same exact WSL class. Him and Amin, they did too, and both of their debut albums is better.
Who else was in that class? 21 Savage.
No,
he was the year before.
The Boogie with a Hoodie, that guy, his album was better. Ugly Guy's album about to come out in a few weeks. His album probably gonna be better. Like most people in that class.
But here's the thing: I think Kyle's album is just fun to listen to.
It's not even fun. It's not even fun.
I think it's fun. Yeah, I genuinely enjoy.
Like, what about it's fun?
I don't know. I like his energy. His whole energy is like he has.
But the first half of it's like sleepy.
I know.
Hip hop instrumentals.
But I get energized.
It evolves into like top 40 pop at the end.
That is true.
It may be just that that's what works for me. I don't know, man.
More power to you.
I'm not saying that.
So explain this to us what it is. I'm gonna sit back and listen, and I want you to explain the ups and downs, no pun intended, of this album.
It's so long.
Of why it's good and like why you think his mental health or whatever has been shown through these songs. Explain. I need you to explain.
Well, okay, so kind of the opener, Ups and Downs, talks about his breakdown following his first album. I don't know. It was just maybe it just hit me at the right time. I started listening to this album and it just it just worked for me. That I don't even know what it is exactly about the album that I think is the best thing. Maybe it is that pop appeal. Maybe it is kind of the fact that these are songs that I could see someone falling asleep to this music. I genuinely see what you mean. Like, that's what I'm saying. I see what you mean, but like for me that works.
But I feel like there's better albums for that actually can hold up after listening, after like not being asleep or like being in your bed. Like I feel like there's other albums that I can deem like I'll probably go to sleep to this album, but I'm gonna wake up and be like, it's still a good album. I can fall asleep to this album and literally fell asleep to this album just because it was boring. I can fall asleep to Drake's Nothing Was the Same album because it literally had the same kind of like slow tempo feel, but it's a great album. And I can still sleep to it and be like, because like it has that melody. It has those songs where like it drifts apart and you're like, oh man, like this is very mellow, but you're like, it's still a great song regardless. Some of these songs like literally are kind of boring. Like
Kyle's still finding himself. He's not
at the point where he should have dropped his debut.
He's not a great rapper like Drake. And he can't be melodic as Drake on his pop songs.
Yeah, I agree.
He's more relying on his like the way he talks, like the way he sounds. He's kind of like relying on that in his like rap, and then like getting kind of like annoying because like you can name like a lot of artists who have like annoying voices that are way better than him, and he's just not growing into that voice thing to act like he's trying to do. Like Young Thug's voice is kind of annoying, and he's like an iconic artist now. Like Kodak's voice is not that good, but he's pretty iconic now.
It's the way they use it.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't really use it in the right way. Like he just does it, and it's just like I'm super duper cow, and it's just like
that. He dropped the super duper. Thank God for that.
But yeah, like he still kind of uses it a lot, but it's kind of corny. Like I mean, I guess it's his whole act. I think it's his act.
Corny.
He wants to be the corny rapper that makes it like the nerd, but it's like Childish Gambino was a nerd, and look at him now. He's better than him, and like his nerd act is getting like really corny. It's like to the point where like it's so corny that his music sounds corny. Like you can act corny, but like release like great music. He's making his persona where he does a media transcend into his music, and it does not sound good.
I see what you're saying. Okay. I don't have any other points, honestly. So, I mean, I don't agree still, but
you gotta explain.
I just don't agree. I don't know. It's just a feeling.
What part do you not agree with?
I don't agree that it's a bad album. I don't think it's. I genuinely don't think it's better than Childish Gambino. And yeah,
you think it's better?
I said I don't think it's better than Childish Gambino's albums.
I love to fry you. I love to really just fry the shit out of you, man. Well,
but I think it might be like at least on the level of Aminé's album. I think. Okay. So what were you saying about boring songs? What the fuck? what was that song? I was like fucking skipping every time.
On his album?
Yeah, not all of it.
On Kyle's?
Yeah.
Like half of it?
No. There. Let's see. What was that?
The ones that don't have features. That's the ones.
Games, is that the one where
You said you like that song.
I'm trying to remember which one it was. Is that the one where the guy was talking, where Little Boat was talking?
No, that's the song after the song with Alicia Cara.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
That's like the only song I like is that one because it sounds like it could be a hit song. Objectively, I don't actually like it. It could just be a hit song.
But he's not gonna push it. He's gonna try to push I Spy again. And probably that song with like 2 Chainz or Kehlani.
Probably. Yeah. No, he's been pushing the Kehlani song.
That shit's
Yeah.
gonna be a flop.
I don't know.
Because he's gonna try to push that shit so he can go on her next tour, and that shit's gonna be dead. Nobody wants Cal on her tour. Nobody. I don't. I'd rather have like Khalid on her tour or something.
Alright, man. Alright, well.
That's the thing about Khalid on here too. He completely outshines him in the vocal department.
Well, yeah, no, definitely.
He tries like a melody with everybody, and he's like, you can't. He doesn't have a good singing voice. He doesn't have a regular rapping. Yeah. He doesn't have a good rapping voice to the point where like you try to melody with people, it's like, okay, calm down.
Like yeah, Lil Yachty outshines him in the rap.
Lil Yachty can melody. I'm like, Lil Yachty's better than him. Lil Yachty's like, I like Lil Yachty, but like,
I mean,
it's kind of something to say that Lil Yachty's better than you at rapping.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm just saying.
I mean, obviously 2 Chainz outshines him.
Right.
I just don't think Kyle's gonna be prominent the same like the way he was underground and mainstream. He's gonna like flop mainstream. Like underground, I'm not gonna lie, he did pretty good underground. I didn't like it, but like he had like a lot of fans. But like I guess the fans like didn't cultivate as much because he's about to flop. Like
why do you say that though? Like
because it's like.
Have you been seeing the sales? I haven't seen any information about sales.
I mean,
the sales aren't gonna matter.
It wasn't projected to have any sales. If anything, he probably sell like maybe 20,000, 30,000 copies. And that's pretty low. Anyway.
Why are you saying that though? Like, what is that based on?
Because he's not a prominent artist. Like, if he was Lil Uzi made like 80,000, 90,000. X made like 100,000. And that's a lot for them. He's not gonna make that much because he's not like at that stream where like he's not like those are lower artists that are mainstream.
Right.
Like Playboy Cardi, I think he got like 60,000. He wasn't supposed to make that much. Kyle, I think I'm pretty sure he made like 40 or 30, something like that. And like he's been doing rap more than most of them. His mainstream appeal is not as good as those people.
Yeah, I do agree that he's not.
He would never get up to like Kanye or Drake or Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole with like 300 or 400,000 copies and 500,000 copies. Nah.
I don't think there's any songs on this record that are going to keep him relevant.
No.
Other than I Spy, and that's been out for 2 years now.
Yeah. He put it on his album. It's like, why? It was already on another mixtape. Like, it's like he keeps trying to push that one song. Like he's trying to hold on to his one hit that he has, and it's just like, okay, like let it go. Like you have to put it on your debut album. We got it. Like, and you put your last song. It's kind of like he tried to copy. He's kind of trying to copy Drake's Views when he played out like Hotline Bling. And he put on the last song.
I feel like he's not trying to copy him.
Kind of.
There's a lot of Drake influence on here.
I see that, but
like all in a bad way.
Does it feel like it's on purpose?
Like all the singing Drake, like not even a good singing Drake. Like Drake got better at singing. He's like not even like old Thank Me Later Drake. He's like
Jesus.
He's like
Jesus, man.
Comeback season 2007 Drake.
Come on, man. Jesus. All right. Well, that's all that I wanted to talk about with Kyle. Anybody have any other non-Kyle related comments?
Oh, so what albums did you like this week?
Oh, I like Nick Grant's album. Who apparently no one knows who that
You keep
is.
saying that like he's a person.
He is a person. Jesus Christ, that's a terrible thing to say. Fuck you.
I've never heard of this guy at all.
Nah, he's only had one mixtape, and I guess it did okay.
What kind of music does he do?
He's rap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like. All right, this is gonna be a weird thing to say. You remember Nas's 2012 album?
It was not
The Green album?
I don't think it was 2012.
2011?
Like 10.
The one where there's green on it?
It was 2010. I don't remember that album. What about it?
It reminds me of that album.
That's not a good album.
I like that album.
That's bad. Nas.
Okay, well,
Nas really never had a good album except Illmatic. Illmatic only had like 5 good songs. That's why Nas has never been like at the status where he could be because he keeps dropping bad albums.
I That's an unpopular opinion.
He drops bad albums.
I mean, I agree, but saying it was written wasn't that good is like, or no, I mean, Illmatic.
Oh, Illmatic is a classic, but it's still like everyone knows it's not like a perfect album. Like there's a good classic album that's perfect, but like it's classic just because it's like it has bangers on it that's classic.
Okay.
But it's like it has so many fucking songs in it, it's not good. It's like almost 18 songs in that album, and like only like 6 of them are like classics.
Okay.
His album comes out in a month, so we
Let's
can talk about it then. But Nas' new album comes out in a month.
And it's Kanye produced.
It's all Kanye, and that's the only reason why I'm going to listen to it. Because Kanye them drops. I want to hear him rap on Kanye beats. I want to hear what this is going to be like. Because if it's like perfect, it might go down his best album. It might be Illmatic. I'm just saying. If it's that good, I'm just saying.
You think so, really?
Kanye's that good of a producer. He's like our new age version of like Dr. Dre, but like not as like
What
prominent production. Like
what did he produce for the last round of albums that came out, like last year?
albums? Like,
You said he produced the Drake album, right?
No.
Or he's going to produce the Drake album?
No. He's producing Pusha T's album, Nas' album, Tiana Taylor's album, his album, and him and Kid Cudi's album.
That's
And then some songs from Travis Scott, and then some song. He did a few songs for Migos on that last album, and then he does a lot of songs for people. But those are like all the albums that he's gonna like solely produce. It's coming out like like a few weeks. That's a lot of albums.
There's a lot of
like
albums.
5, 6
I think someone will get pushed back.
I mean, they all have release dates, so.
I think
Pusha T's album will come out this week, I think. Yeah.
I think that'll get pushed back.
I think it's coming out this week.
It's been pushed back forever.
But he said this is ultimately coming out Friday, so. Solely produced Pusha T album. I've been waiting on it. His last mixtape was pretty good. I like Pusha T.
I like Pusha T.
Like he has bars.
I like his voice. The way he delivers them.
That's gonna be a good album. And I'm waiting for the Nas album. I think Kanye's album's gonna be like if it's bad, I'm gonna say it's bad. But I'm really waiting for the Kid Cudi and Kanye West album just because they've been like working on it for like years.
right. That's man.
And like I'm pretty sure Kid Cudi's gonna produce some songs, and hopefully his band is on there too. So that's gonna be pretty good.
Wizard. Okay.
Yeah, if they're on there, that's gonna be pretty dope.
I feel like I'm the only person in the world who doesn't like Kid Cudi.
You like Kid Cudi?
No. I can't stand his moan singing.
Man, that's really interesting.
Whoa. Kid Cudi's like a
I'm
genius.
so glad
Kid
you
Cudi's
have
like a
the
genius.
opinion different from ours right now. Fuck.
You like
Alright.
Kid Cudi too?
Yeah.
I feel like
Why you like Kid Cudi though? Nah, he's just happy because he didn't want to get ganged.
I don't have to be in this hot seat now. I can just chill and like watch this happen.
I just
You're
can't
not
stand
gonna join in. You don't like Kid Cudi?
I do.
What do you like about him?
I just like it. It's kind of a unique. Fuck. What is it?
He's like the
Dreamy.
He's like the token kid that made it. You know what I mean? Like he's like the token black kid that made it.
Oh man.
And like he's like the token black kid to rap.
Wait.
Like you think about it, like
Please explain that more. I gotta hear more of this.
he's
shit.
like I don't know, like he's just like he does everything that's different from what rap has to be.
Okay.
Same with him like Childish Gambino or Chance the Rapper. It's just the
Okay.
fact that like he made that lane where like he can do like rap, like rock and rap together. Or, like,
No, he can't do rock.
but he's
Speeding Bullet to Heaven is.
no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Wizard. His band is really good. Like that album is really good. It's like the only thing they ever done. Speeding Bullet to Heaven is not that good of an album.
Oh,
But Man on the Moon is a classic album. You know it. You know it's classic. It's a genius
classic,
album.
but
And then the last album that he just came out was pretty good too.
what was the last time he came out
The
with?
one where
Demon
he's
Slayer?
like purple.
Passion, Pain, and Demon Slayer or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah. That's
I don't think I ever listened to that.
That's really good. He has a pretty good 100,000 song on there. It's really good. But yeah, I would like Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi just has like a different like mindset than like he's not really like it's like.
Do you think he paved the way? Because okay, sorry, I'm gonna have reference.
Definitely yes.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna say yes.
Oh,
He did.
Okay.
What?
For these singing rappers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like he did, like it wasn't bad. Like he paved the way. That's actually like a way to do it. And like I don't know, like he's just really good. And like he's actually a pretty good producer. And like I don't know, like I like Kid Cudi. I mean,
His music just doesn't resonate with me. He has a big influence though. I recognize that.
Yeah. He influenced Kyle. All right. On that note,
It's like Kid Cudi and 808s and Heartbreak, and then this whole sea of what we got now.
I don't like 808 Heartbreak. I started listening to it more and more, and I'm like, it's not that bad. It's still like one of my least favorite Kanye albums. But I like it just because like the production is really good. That's
It's so good.
The production is, I can listen to like all the instrumentals like instead of the rap. Like the instrumentals are just really good. Like all the production, like and most of it is his voice, which is really crazy.
I need to listen to the album again. It's been a long time since I listened to it.
What's your favorite Kanye album?
Beautiful Twisted Fantasy. So, yeah.
Graduation. That's a great album.
It's been growing on me recently.
That's like
so
my favorite
listen
album
to
of
it.
all time. So
That makes sense.
it's like the first album I ever bought. It was just it like resonates with me. And like every song in there is like perfect. Like it's a great album. Like,
I like College Dropout.
Wow, we all have good album or different albums. I really liked it.
Can't really go wrong with Kanye.
What's your top three though? Like mine's like Graduation. Then it's like
Fantasy's my second.
yeah, it's like Dark Twisted Fantasy, and it's like
808s is my third.
it's like I feel it's like Late Registration. Like,
Oh, I forgot about that.
just because I listened to it like all like freshman year of college, and like I never really like sat down and listened to the album. And I was like, this album is genius. Like the skits are perfect. It's like the best skits I've ever heard of any album ever. What?
Which one?
Late Registration.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I see.
Bro, we ain't got it, bro. That shit was fire. Like has like some of his best songs on there too. It's like really good. Like
A lot of the early classic
Jamie
ones.
Foxx playing Ray Charles on Gold Digger. It took me a while to realize that was Jamie Foxx.
Fuck, man, that is a good. Oh fuck, that is a good album.
Adam Levine on it.
Kanye was the best at being like
Different.
mainstream, but still really, really creative.
Like he didn't like try to conform to like the sound of that generation. Like he always like was a step ahead and allowed people to mold to what he was doing.
So is Kanye West an icon?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
You think so?
Yeah.
For sure.
Despite his mental state currently, yes.
Okay.
Icon takes where like you're known everywhere. He's known everywhere.
Everybody knows Kanye, yeah.
Like everyone knows Kanye. Like,
And he gets respect musically from pretty much everybody.
Right. That's
you're never gonna take his music shit away from him. Like his opinions and like are all shitty.
yeah.
But like you're gonna look at his album discography and be like, yeah, he's a sound rapper and maybe probably one of the best.
And when his new album comes out, everybody will flock to it, just like they usually do.
The only thing is I don't know if it's gonna be good though. I'm gonna call bullshit when I see it, but like I'm gonna listen to it regardless.
Yeah, I think everybody's gonna tune into Kanye.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you have to.
He's one of those people. Like
he's an icon.
Everybody's just
So
going to.
you think he's an icon?
No, I do. I was just asking y'all.
I have an unpopular opinion. I don't like Jay-Z.
I like Reasonable Doubt, and that's it.
I love saying it out loud all the time. People always like, what? Why? He's the greatest of all time. Like,
No, he's definitely not the greatest of all time. But
Who's the greatest of all time? It's a good conversation.
God, let's not do that. That's not a good
I
idea.
have an unpopular opinion. Who's my favorite? Just because like he's newer and everybody's gonna be like, but he doesn't have the ground before. Like, oh, I just always liked him.
Who?
Childish Gambino.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. It's an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
It's like
A lot of people like
rap
him.
has to have like you have to have like a lyricist like Tupac or Biggie or Jay-Z or Eminem or something like that. I'm like, oh, it's like Childish Gambino. I feel like Childish Gambino like he resonates with me as a rapper and like an artist. I'm always like resonated with Donald Glover. So.
Mine's newer too. Mine's Kendrick.
Damn it.
That's what
Choosing
you're
good
gonna
ones.
Is
Damn.
Kendrick
No, I
number one?
haven't decided yet.
A lot of people say Kendrick is number one. He's like in my top 10.
Like I still listen to Pimp a Butterfly and think, how the fuck do you even pull this off?
That's a really good point.
I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me.
Really? That's
But
same
There's
actually.
just so many
Ball
players
came
to it.
out though.
I don't know. I never liked, fuck. What was his first one? Overly Dedicated?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it that much. Like, cause I listened to Pimp a Butterfly first, then that, and then,
But if you listen to him all in order, you
It's
can
a
like
mixtape though.
you can see the progression of him.
That's a mixtape.
yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying, I just
Listen to Section.
Section 80. I need to, I
The first song I ever heard from him was The Recipe. That was like the first song I ever. It's not on Good Kid, Mad City, but it was like the
Oh,
first
okay.
single he ever really had pushed. I was like, who the fuck is this? How you get Dr. Dre on your first like single?
That is a question.
I was confused. Like, I'm like, who the fuck is this person? And I listened to it. I'm like, oh man, I like this. And then like I kept playing that song like, over and over again until he dropped his album. And I was like,
Man,
who is this? It
Heard
blew my
Swimming
mind.
Pools. Swimming Pools was my first song.
Yeah, that shit was
damn, that is a classic.
I entered a good tune that city.
yeah, shit. Sit down. Drink. Stand up.
All right. Do we have any other music-related
You didn't
things?
say you're greatest of all time.
Yeah, I know. It's. I mean, it is
I already
basically
have my
Kendrick.
top 5. My top 5 forms like every day, but I think I have like a solid top 5 now. I think like Childish Gambino, Kanye, Andre 3000,
Okay.
MF Doom,
Okay.
and then Snoop Dogg.
Interesting.
It's like Snoop Dogg and somebody else like flips every time. I forget.
I feel like I'm not. Yeah, I'm never that big a fan of Snoop Dogg.
MF Doom is fire.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Like if you don't like MF Doom, listen to Mad Villainy.
That's
Like
like one of my
guarantee
favorites.
you, like you might cry.
It's a
Like
pretty good fucking album. Yeah.
I put you on that shit. You was like,
Yeah, thank you for
didn't
that.
believe it.
I
You
really
believe
did
greatness.
because I'd never listened to him before. Like I was just like,
Have you heard Danger Doom with him and Danger Mouse?
no.
Oh, listen to that.
That shit, man.
That one's good too.
Okay.
Man. That guy can rap. Like he can rap.
It's like
man.
dizzying how he raps.
Right.
It's like bar after bar and like internal
But
rhymes.
it's the way
rhymes.
it's the way he like structured his raps. It's like really different. Like he'll like
How smart is he? Is he
like
like really
he'll
fucking?
rap like I can't explain it. Like
He basically like raps in a circle. That's how I explain it.
So like kind of like a funnel or like just like a flat
It's hard
circle.
to explain.
he's such a typical rapper. He like teaches classes and people study him. Like, his residency is in London. And, like you look at all his interviews and like they have like college professors and like kids like studying the mind of how he like comes up with his music and stuff. And they like sit around and listen to his whole album and he deconstructs like every song and like kids are taking notes or like he's like his raps are like complex as shit. Like MF Doom is like
Damn.
he changed rap. Like the way rapping could be.
I'm gonna show you a
Snoop
video.
Dogg is fire.
Recording.
Hmm?
I'm gonna show you a video when we start recording.
Snoop Dogg is fire.
We're gonna stop recording in a second.
I never listened to much Snoop Dogg.
Doggy Style is like the greatest
I
album.
listen to Doggy Style.
It's like my second favorite album of all time. Just because it's the biggest selling, best debut album like of all time. Basically, it went double
I need to
platinum in
listen
like
to
2
it. Fuck.
weeks.
I don't. Fucking hell.
Double platinum in 2 weeks.
I don't.
It almost had like 1 million copies sold like the first day, and that's never been done.
I just don't like his like rapping style.
Well, listen to Doggy Style, you be like,
Where does Tupac and Biggie fall in your?
they're not in my top 10. Well, Biggie's like in my top 10. Well, not Tupac. Like, I don't know, because Cameron's in my top 10. So I like Cameron.
I
So
don't know who that is. Who is that?
Dipset is the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I like Cameron. Like Kendrick is up there. J. Cole's in my top 10.
Does Eminem fall in there?
Eminem was in my top 5 until he dropped these last 3 garbage albums. He literally, right when he dropped his
All
last
three of
album, I
them?
was like,
Jeez, man.
like his last 3 albums have been garbage. This whole revival
Complete
bullshit
garbage.
series has been garbage. Like 3 albums that are mediocre.
Okay.
And then right after release these albums, he puts out that song with Royce that's really good, and he puts out the Chloroseptic remix that's also really good.
Marshall Mathers changed my life. I was like, oh man, this album is like everything an album can be. And I was like, this shit is great. And then Slim Shady, that LP shit was fire. And then after that, it's just like
He has a lot of bad albums.
like bad albums. Like they're not even like good albums. It's like bad. So I'm like, you can't be my top 5 having like garbage albums. So I was like it's like number 10 probably now, number 9. I know J. Cole and Kendrick's over him, and Drake is in my top 10. Drake has to be in your top 10. Oh, that's who's in my top 5. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's in my top 5.
He always gets passed over.
Yeah,
He
Lil
does
Wayne's in my
get
top.
passed
It's
over,
like it's
yeah.
between him and Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg like switches.
Why is he not taken seriously?
I think it's like
Wow.
4. I
Never
think
mind.
MF Doom and Snoop Dogg switches in my top 5, and Lil Wayne's number 4.
Why is Lil Wayne not taken seriously?
We should address that.
I mean,
He has some of the
on
best.
you
your-
gotta credit him for Drake
He
and
has some of the best bars. Like,
Okay.
Ever.
Hold that thought.
Smoke so much weed I got grass stains on my pants.
I mean, come on.
Moving
All right.
silent like G's and lasagna.
Okay.
Oh,
We're gonna
God.
stop here. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. All right. Thank you guys for talking about music and destroying me on Kyle. Genuinely, thanks for that.
So Kyle's your goat.
No,
I think Kyle's your goat.
no. I just really like. Anyways, just really like his style. Anyways, all right. I've been Brandon.